my friends think I'm moody, but I think I'm just fine. I could be pissed, but I'll act like I'm not. I really remember when I say I forgot. No matter how hard I try to run away from love at the end of the night.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you don't know, my name is Katrina. And y'all, don't mind me if I'm staring at myself, because I'm feeling myself today. Like, I got a little bun, a little anyways, and I got 2 pimples, so y'all don't stare at those either. But I just came to give y'all little tips about breastfeeding. Okay, so a lot of people don't want to breastfeed because it makes your boobs sag, but in all actuality, yeah, it does. But at the same time, it's healthier for your child. So what's more important, your looks or your child? Let's be for real now. Let's you know what I'm saying, let's use your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you have kids, your kids come first. Anyways, so when you're in the hospital after you deliver your baby and you decided, okay, I want to breastfeed, the nurses only show you, well, the lactation nurse only shows you 3 different positions, which is the football side style.
Okay.
So basically it's like your baby is latched onto your boob and his body is backwards because his head has to be in the front, so his body is pointing backwards. So you can do that on your left or your right side. Another position is across your body. So you latch the baby to your boob and you lay them across your body. You can do that on either one of your boobs, whichever one your baby specifies. So basically, breastfeeding, you really have to pay attention to your baby and know what your baby like. Because my baby don't like either one of those positions. My baby literally wants to, well, his back curved, like, he curved his back in, so it kind of looked like a, how you explain it? Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, curved in. So he wants to latch onto my boob with his body hanging down and like his legs is pointing. It's weird. It's really weird, but that's the position he likes. When I pick him up, he does the same thing. So you have to really pay attention to your baby and know what your baby like, because your baby will like favor the most one position and favor the most one boob. So my baby likes my right boob. Yeah, my right boob. So whichever boob your baby likes the most is the boob that's gonna fill up quicker and more. Like, if that makes sense. Like, both your boobs are gonna fill up to its full capacity, but whichever boob your baby likes the most is the boob that's going to fill up the quickest. And it's also going to leak the fastest. So, yeah. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. That makes sense? Anyways, another thing is you have to eat a lot. Like, you have to eat. Yeah, I know you saying I don't want to gain weight, I want to lose weight, this, that, and the third, but actually breastfeeding burns calories. So it's like you're working out while the baby is eating, because it contracts your stomach. So really, you don't have to work out, because that is a workout. Now, you can work out if you want to, but you don't have to lose the weight. Breastfeeding helps you lose weight quicker, because like, as a new mom, you know, your weight, it's like you're tired, so your body is like more lazy when you're a new mom. So breastfeeding will really help you out, sis, so take it from me. Anyways, another thing is you're not supposed to wear padded bras, because it will do nothing but press against your boobs, and sometimes it'll make it so you won't produce. Like, it'll stop your milk. Like, have y'all heard of people say put cabbage on your boobs to make your milk rise it up? So the doctor will tell you that too. If you put cabbage on your breast, it'll dry your milk up. So basically, you putting on a padded bra is like you trying to make your breast dry up. And it'll make your breast really engorged, and it'll make it hurt a lot. Now, when your breasts get too engorged, they start leaking on their own. And they will leak. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. So, which brings me to breast pads. So if you're gonna pump your milk, like say if y'all going out somewhere, you and the baby going out somewhere, if you want to pump your milk, make sure you wear breast pads, because your boobs is going to leak like be scheduled. So if your baby eat every 2 hours, every 4 hours, your boob is gonna fill up and it's gonna start leaking. Which brings me to schedules. I know the nurse say feed your baby every 2 hours. Your baby don't always want to eat every 2 hours. Me personally, I feed my baby on demand. So if my baby say he hungry and then he hungry 30 minutes later, then that's what it is. Like, ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna have to feed my baby, because obviously he didn't get full on his first feeding. So, in which I do empty out both my breasts. When it's time for my baby to eat, I let him empty out one breast, and then I turn around, put him on my other breast, and let him empty out that one. So therefore, he won't be hungry for a while. And there are babies out here that still be hungry after you feed them. Now, you can help yourself by putting cereal in the baby milk. A baby is never too young to put a little sprinkle of cereal in his bottle. Like, if you're gonna pump your milk, put a little sprinkle in it. It'll help him stay fuller longer, him or her. Fuller longer, and it makes the baby sleep longer. So if your baby is not really sleeping at night, you can sprinkle a little bit of cereal in his milk and feed him the milk, and he'll sleep longer. Like, he'll sleep through the night. I didn't have that problem with my second child, but my first child didn't ever sleep. He didn't ever sleep till I started giving him that cereal in his milk. I was scared at first because, the doctors don't necessarily recommend it, but you know what's best for your child, period. Y'all, if y'all hear snickering, it's my fiance. I don't know what he laughing at, but
sorry.
Anyways, yeah.
You're hilarious.
And it's best for you to carry around a feeding cover. That's what I called it. Basically, it's a blanket. Why are you looking at me like that?
You'll use one.
I don't have to use one.
You use whatever
is close to me. That's what I use. But you're supposed to carry around. Well, you don't have to, but you can if you're not. What word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, if you're not comfortable enough to just, breastfeed your child out in the open, then a breastfeeding cover, which is basically a receiving blanket like this, or you can use another kind of blanket. With my first child, I didn't do it. Well, I started it, but then I stopped because I don't like my baby to be under that blanket like that. Like, it's hot under there, everything. But they have made it legal in the U.S. for you to breastfeed out in public now. I don't even know why it wasn't legal in the first place, because just like other people get hungry, a baby get hungry too. Like, and you're not always prepared to pump. Like sometimes your boobs won't pump out anything and it's already time for you to go, so it's inconvenient, but that is what it is. I was in the hospital I went to the hospital a couple weeks ago, and we stayed way longer than what we were supposed to, and I didn't pump enough for, and that's like something you can control, because when you go to the hospital, you're not prepared to go to the hospital, like, if that makes sense. So it wasn't enough. So what y'all think I had to do? I had to feed my baby. Like, your baby is not gonna be quiet because you say a baby don't know, like, mommy's in public, she can't pull out her breast right now. A baby don't know that. So a baby is gonna act up, he's gonna cry until you feed him. So it's best for you to keep one of these in the bag, or do it how you like to do it, because a lot of people would look at you so disgusting because you're feeding your child. It's not even that deep, for real. It's not. But another thing is, you have to eat, not necessarily eat right, but make sure you get your daily supplements.
Nutrition.
Yeah, your daily dosage of nutrition, because breastfeeding is basically for you to keep your baby healthy. So mommy got to be healthy, baby got to be healthy. Now you can eat what you want, but make sure you're getting the right amount of nutrition.
You just need a well-balanced diet.
Yeah, a well-balanced diet. I think you're supposed to eat 3 times the amount you would eat regularly, like if you wasn't pregnant or if you wasn't breastfeeding. But breastfeeding is basically like still being pregnant, because whatever you eat, the baby consumes. Whatever you drink, the baby consumes. So water, breastfeeding make you thirsty. It makes you hungry. Like, make sure you get your correct amount of water, because you're going to be thirsty. Like, you really going to be thirsty. And if you eat something like peanuts or anything like that, and you notice that your baby is breaking out or some type of allergic reaction to it, you need to stop that, because your baby is allergic to it. And I know you like it, but you're breastfeeding right now. Alcohol, you can drink alcohol, but you have to pump before you drink alcohol, and you have to pump and dump after you drink alcohol. So make sure, if you're gonna consume alcohol, make sure you pump enough for your baby to eat. And I don't know the statistics to the alcohol and how much the baby consumes, but I know you have to wait at least a couple of hours. Like, I think it's like 5 to 7 hours before you feed the baby, because you know the alcohol is in your blood. When you consume alcohol, it gets in your blood. So you gotta feed your baby. Your blood is running through your body. Yeah, you don't want to get your baby drunk, then you going to jail. Okay. So the Starch, milk Starch,
The pump and dump. I said the pump and dump.
you can leave your milk after you pump. You can leave your milk out for up to 3 hours. Room temperature. Refrigerator is, I think the refrigerator is 7 hours. Y'all don't quote me on this. Just look it up, because I don't remember like that. And the freezer, I think it lasts a couple of days. Or more than that. The freezer actually lasts a long time, especially if you got something like a deep freezer that nobody really open, or things like that in that nature. Oh, another thing is something I didn't know. When you get x-rays, because the doctor is not going to tell you before she do it. Actually, she's going to tell you after she do it. If you get an x-ray or anything, radiation or anything like that, you have to pump and dump. That's another thing they tell me when I went to the hospital. They told me after, and I told you I didn't even have no milk prepared to come to the hospital. So yeah,
Pumping and dumping is important.
Yeah, pumping and dumping is very, very important when it comes to radiation, alcohol, things of that nature.
Anything you don't want your kid.
Yeah, anything you don't want your child to consume, you have to pump and dump. And pump and dump have to be the most irritating thing ever. Have to be. Cause you just pumping all this milk and it's flowing, you know what I'm saying? Your baby can't even have none of it. So now your baby irritated, you're irritated. Everybody is irritated, frustrated, everything. Anything negative you can think of, the mom and the baby is both going through it. It was one more thing I had to, medicine too. You have to take medicine as if you are pregnant and you're carrying your child. This is the same thing. Y'all, I'm tired. But yeah, so you have to take medicine like you're carrying your child. So therefore, all the medicine that we can't have when we're pregnant is all the medicine that we can't have when we're breastfeeding. Tylenol, I would recommend that for every little thing, because Tylenol is completely safe when you're pregnant. Oh Lord, my baby keeps falling asleep. My baby sick, y'all. So these are just a couple of tips for breastfeeding moms, new moms, anybody that wants to breastfeed that haven't breastfed yet, or little information that you probably didn't know. Like I said, this is my second child that I'm breastfeeding. So I researched, I did a lot of stuff when it came to breastfeeding, because I want to make sure that I'm not doing anything wrong. I know I'm not a perfect person, but everything that I do know, I researched it, listened to the doctors, and yeah, breastfeeding is healthy and I do recommend it. Yes, it get frustrating. Yes, it's a lot for a new mom when you haven't done it before. But it's healthy and it can be time consuming. I'm not even going to front like it can't. It can be time consuming. It can be inconvenient at times. And yeah, but just think about it's for the baby. It's the healthiest option. So yeah, I'll see y'all in another video. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
How can I explain myself?